Alright, so here's another update. I was going to give up a couple hours ago. It's 3:31 in the morning now. But I decided to try to work through it just a little bit more to try to understand what was going on here. 30 gigs of the information that was different between my array or storage pool versus the drive was a system volume information. So that folder, basically system restore stuff, which was unnecessary. I didn't need to copy that over. That was 30 gigs. I still needed 60 gigs. So it turns out I had some backups, some hard drive backups that I had backed up to another drive that was on my failing drive that wasn't on here, but it was in one of these. So I just made sure that they were exact copies and then deleted it off of that one. So in all reality, what I ended up doing was, instead of going through and finding out what the differences were compared to these two, and just working off of that, I found the difference and then found those files in other places. So if I had some folders, which I still don't understand how this is working out, let's say I have a folder called files to sort. Well, that folder exists here and also exists on one of those internal drives, and they don't have the same content. So I thought over all the hundreds of times that I've gone through this that I would have synchronized folders that common, but I guess I didn't. Anyway, so files to sort, I would make sure that instead of being synchronized to the pool, I synchronized it to the other drive that had it, and then once I knew I had a copy off of it, then I deleted it. So what essentially I was doing was scaling back the amount of data that I needed to copy between the pool and the externals. So I think I got it. Just for the sake of my sanity, I'm running sync toy and another free file sync. You can see it goes over 4 million items, but if we look at the drives themselves, you can see that 6 gigs is all I have left. Maybe it's because I'm so tired, I don't know, but it almost seems like there's a 100 gig difference between the normal drive, normal NTFS formatted drive, and the REFS pool drive, though they're reporting very similar. And now I went byte for byte on this. I checked the properties for both drives and I did the math, and it came out to 9 gigs. What I don't understand is why the math says 9 gigs, the system reports a couple hundred megs, but in data comparison I'm off by almost 100 gigs. I'm going to look into that further. It's got to be something I'm overlooking. I hope it is, but either way, I think I have it. So I'm going to let sync toy. Get my YouTube on, trying to get while I'm waiting for stuff to happen. But I'm going to let sync toy do its comparison so I can see what it thinks it needs to be done, and then free file sync will be done here in a few minutes, and then I'm just going to compare the two. Yeah, so we'll go from there.